Hey guys, welcome back. This is my bro Bill. We're just kind of hanging here. We're gonna go on a cruise. Hey, you kept me waiting. Ready to go to one island? So yeah, we're gonna take care of the Sevi Islands stuff. As always, I'm Tortimer the Gray, and this is the Hexath'locke. We're gonna go on a boat though. We're taking a little vacation from the rigors of the League Challenge, and we're gonna just kind of talk to his friend here or something. Celio. Can't believe you came. How's your research coming? He is... What is he doing? He's building a time machine or something so you can trade with Ruby. Or he's trying to link up way out here to Bill's system. Apparently they don't have the internet, so... I don't know. I get a meteorite. I've got to take that to 2 Island and get something else for somebody. There's lots of different quest things going on here. Alright, so I can't remember. I definitely don't do this very often. But let's peek around in here. I got a volcano. Moltres is on this island, I guess. We're going to skip that for right now, though. Let's get these fetch quests out of the way. Let's go to 2 Island. And we will come back and do the Sevi Islands properly when we get... when we finish the Elite Four. Because I think we have to come do the Sevi Islands properly before we can get into... Yeah, so... Lostel is lost. Imagine that. She should have been here long ago. What a cutie. Alright. I think this is the guy we're supposed to give the meteorite to, but we gotta go find his daughter first. I don't have any mushrooms. I have to go catch a bunch of Parises. Alright, so... Alright, we're gonna... Again, we'll do this stuff properly later. Because I think... I said the run wouldn't end until we beat Mewtwo... Or until we beat or captured Mewtwo. And... So I think we have to finish up the Sevi Islands before we can get into the Cerulean Cave now. Can I battle these guys? Kanto Rider Federation! Alright, so these thugs have taken over the island. Nobody's home. Okay, here we are. We get to beat up some bikers. Oop, Leo's gonna get a bunch of experience. Yeah, let's trade. Siler. But yeah, so I promise we will come back and do these. A lot of people just leave them out of their Nuzlockes, but I'm not going to just the Elite Four. I want to beat, or I want to capture Mewtwo too, because he's kind of the pinnacle of this game. The last thing you really accomplish. So. So we will come back and do this, but I'm not going to mess with it right now. I'm not going to do any catches unless I absolutely have to, which I think I do. Yeah, we've got to go through the berry forest and stuff too, so we'll take care of that stuff. But other than that, we'll skip stuff for now. You must never ever go out to the berry forest alone. There are ghosts. I think not. Right. Kazooie. Oh, actually, Thor's a little low. Let's let Thor do it. 3 Islands most populous. I'd like to move out to the Sevi Islands, maybe. I guess they're kind of like the Orange Islands from the anime, maybe? They're not actually in the games at all, but there was a whole season dedicated to them in the anime. which is, I think they played between Kanto and Johto. I don't really remember. Oh, well, no, Dupe's Claws. Pokemon are high level. Alright, so we get nothing on this route. So no catches anyway. They got Clefairies. No, we haven't move. Oh, come on. Nobody killed their mark? That's terrible. Oh. Of course, I made Thor attack the one Clefairy it was in love with. There we go. Alright. Pin missile. Battle an Oddish, you're gonna have a bad day. Berry pouch. Poison. Oh, good, I got a bunch of those. Alrighty, so yeah, this one's kind of just like a intermediary episode. We've got all this kind of side questy stuff we've got to do. It doesn't actually contribute to the game in any way, and we're going to be back doing it all again later. So I almost, you know, didn't put it in here, but in the end I was like, well, it is in the game, so we'll just do it and get it over with. But this will probably be a shorter episode because I don't know, we might, I don't know. This will probably be all we do today, so. Oh my gosh, this is the worst. There we go. Kenai, Star you can't evade me? Oh, Kazooie, she's so beautiful. I love Pidgeots. Alright. Here we go. I don't like that the status effect blocks its level. It's still level 44, but we're going to switch anyway. But yeah. So we're getting real close. I mean, we've just got one gym left. So if I'm thinking, we probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes left. So we're cranking it. This is, what is this? This is going to be episode 16. So yeah, we're going to be right around 20 episodes probably. A little over. But yeah, so we're making good time. And so that's pretty good, and we're doing pretty well. We've certainly lost some friends, which has been very sad. But you know, we're, all things said and done, we're doing pretty well. And we'll have to take stock of our team obviously before we head into the Elite Four. We've got some evolutions and some TMs and, you know, stuff like that to worry about. But at the moment, we're looking pretty good. Pretty good. And we've also got to start thinking about, I may in a couple of episodes, well, probably once we get through the Elite Four, we'll need to start talking about the next generation and the interesting part about this rule set with, I haven't seen anything unique yet. I don't know how many encounters I've had. We'll just say I don't get a catch for Berry Forest. Ooh, Venomoth. Exciting. Oh my gosh, so many status effects out here so far away from a Pokemon set. But we'll have to start talking about the interesting portion of this run, which is the transfers and everything. We got to figure out, you know, once we get through the Elite Four, we'll know who's our surviving Hall of Fame people. And we can do the Elite Four again if we, you know, if we decide, well, we don't really want to take one of these guys. Let's take, you know, somebody else. We can run through and put more people in the Hall of Fame. There's nothing that technically says we can't do that. So, but you know, we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, we'll have to start figuring out who we're going to transfer, and that's going to kind of dictate. Well, I think that who we use, who we end up taking. Let me start over. I think that who we transfer in is going to be slightly dictated by who we end up choosing to take as our starter in Hoenn. I'm kind of leaning towards Torchic right now. I like all of the Hoenn starters, but I think because we took a water starter this time, I'd like to use something different in the next generation. That Hypno is kind of easy. But unfortunately, as much as I like Trico, and I do, I've used Trico many times in normal runs, but really, he's not that good. At least early game. It's very, very hard to keep a Trico alive in a Nuzlocke. And he's just not that useful until he gets like Leaf Blade and stuff like that, which is much later. So that, since I don't want to use the water one, that kind of just leaves Torchic, which isn't a problem. I like Torchic. I don't really remember anymore, but I think Torchic may have been the first Pokemon I used, or the first Hoenn starter I used when I did my first Ruby run as a kid. So, a Revive. That's, you know, we're going to sell that right now. But yeah, so that's what I'm leaning towards. I want to give you guys some say in it, so if you guys are very opposed to Torchic, let me know. And we'll figure something out. But yeah, you know, I kind of want to... My leaning would be to take, if he survives, Leonardo and one other person, because, you know, he's my starter. I want to bring him in. So that's why I don't really want to take the water starter. Mudkips are awesome. Swamperts? Swamperts are the final one, right? Swamperts are great. But, you know, since I'm already going to have a water starter, I want to, you know, shake things up. So, got to start thinking strategically. I guess assuming we pick Torchic, we need to start thinking as a community who we want to transfer in then. At this point, I don't really care who it is. You know, I'm partial to Leonardo. I'd probably want to bring him, but as far as the second person, and, you know, we'll have to see who survives the Elite Four, but I don't really care. So I'll let you guys help me decide that. But yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's talk. Let's see if we're done with this island yet. What kept you so long? Got it done. PCs are up and running. Job went incredibly quick. Bill's on the same guy. These guys are like in love or something. We should head back to Kanto. Alrighty, these guys talks a lot. We can now go to the Sevi Islands from Vermilion, where the SSN used to be. So that's cool. Let's we're actually gonna let's do this route here, Route 21. Actually, before we go, let's do that. And yes, all right. This is. Let's see. What can I do to this thing? Let's do this. Darn it. Okay, well, we're not getting a horsey. Oh my gosh. I was hoping that a weak fire move on a water Pokemon wouldn't be enough, but I'm still level 46. Should have just thrown a Pokeball at it. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I accidentally battled this guy when I was doing grinding earlier. Sorry, guys. Sorry. But yeah, so we're getting real close to the end, which means we got to start thinking about our end game, or rather our beginning game for the next gen, because that's the point of this whole variant, is that we're running through lots of them. So we get to take 2 Pokemon. That's going to cost us something in the next game, so as to not break things. We're going to have to give up 3 routes of potential catches, and I'll tell you which routes those are going to be when we start out. It's not going to be like the first 3 routes, partially because I don't want it to be the first 3 routes, mostly, because I think there's some interesting Pokemon in the first 3 routes. So I'll probably choose a couple of routes to get rid of, and those will be the ones that we have to pay. But yeah, so we're going to lose 3 routes worth of catches to transfer in our 2 Pokemon. The rules state, we can take up to 2 Pokemon, and it's 1.5 routes lost per Pokemon. So, well, I guess rounding up though. So if I only bring 1, I have to give up 2 routes, but if I bring 2, I have to give up 3. So it's kind of a buying in bulk sort of deal as a discount, which probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but this is just supposed to be fun, so get off my back. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. This will be the first time that I've actually gotten to reap the benefits of doing this Nuzlocke variant. When I ran through with my comic run, I told myself I couldn't begin the 2nd generation until I got to a certain point in my comic, just because I wanted to give myself a reason to actually, work on the comic, because otherwise I would have gotten so carried away with the games that that would have never happened. So, yeah. So I'm pretty excited. No, it's already the fastest Pokemon in the game. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited. We're almost there. Let us put Siler out front. And we're almost to Pallet Town too, so that's exciting. I wish I had caught that horsey. I'm going to have to get one somewhere. At some point during this series, we will have a Seadra or a Kingdra on our team. It's going to happen, I'm telling you right now, and it's going to be awesome. So prepare yourselves. But yeah. I usually end up wasting this route's catch on a Tangela, because like I said, I normally come from Pallet down to Cinnabar, so I just stop in that. Wasting so much PP on Magikarps. You better have a... No, he doesn't. Why do you have a team full of level 27 Magikarps? I was complaining about you back in, like, episode 3 or something. Or back on Route 3, at least. This guy is what's wrong with Pokemon games. Because his Pokemon should have evolved so many levels earlier, and his Pokemon are worthless without that evolution, and yet he still has all those. So, yeah. Anyway, so we healed with Mom. Let's go talk to Professor Oak real quick, and then we'll end the episode. Good to see you. How's your Pokedex coming along? 119 Pokemon seen, 43 Pokemon owned. Pokemon's coming along quite well. You've been one of my aides, and oh, he's given somebody an amulet coin. Didn't I get the amulet coin? I thought I did. If not, I'll have to go find that. But yeah, so we'll quickly... This is real nostalgic, I guess. We're back here on the route we started with. Or started on, rather. 16 episodes ago. Yikes. So let's trudge through this nostalgia. I took a peek at the time, and this episode's not really super short, but it's not long yet either, and I can't... Next episode, as I'm looking at it, is either going to be really short or really long, so I think I'm going to throw the gym in on this episode. I wasn't planning on doing that, but it seems right. So let's run in here, and we will take on the Seviridian City Gym here at the end of this episode. I peeked at the levels, and we're fine right where we are. So we will just make quick work of these guys, and then we will be all set to take on our rival and probably Victory Road next episode. So that's pretty awesome. We're moving right along here. So yeah, this episode got way more exciting than I intended it to be, but it was shorter than I thought it might be, so that's that. Yep, we will switch. Zelda can take on a Grappler. Oh no. Well, that could have been bad. I think Grapplers can blow up. Leo can take on Marowak. Not screwing around with Marowaks anymore. They are evil. Yeah, we'll put Zelda back out. Man, it's like coming home again. Leo and Zelda still battling side by side. This is where we all became a team. So sweet. Let's quickly... Here, nope, that's the place I want. I've got a paralysis thing, right? No? Oh. Could have sworn I did. Do I have a full heal? Yes, I do. Just because I'm too lazy to run back to the Pokemon Center. Alright, so yeah, we're coming home again. Stopped by to see our mom. She healed us up nice. Now we're back in Seviridian City where our team became a team. We went from one lonely Squirtle to a Pidgey and a Mankey and a Caterpie. Man, yeah, everyone's still alive too. Kaylee's not on the team anymore, but we've still got Zelda and Kazooie here, so we're not doing too bad, guys. In case you were wondering. Oh gosh. Leo, I'm scared. Alright. Oh my gosh, more Marowaks. Oh, they're scaring me. Zelda. Yikes, I'm talking about how good we're doing, and then they're throwing Marowaks in my face like, remember when Bottles died? Huh, do you? Weren't doing so good then, were you? Yikes. Alrighty. So, zippity-doo-dah. Get on through here. This is another one of those gyms. They claim it's the ground gym, but then we've got poison fighting. The gym leader does use some ground types, but I mean, for the most part, not really. Battle this guy already? Nope, I did not. But yeah, so kind of a hodgepodge in here, as with the couple of gyms that preceded it. But it's all good. We do have a couple of ground Pokemon in here, so I can't really begrudge them too much. They have far more ground Pokemon in here than Koga had poison Pokemon. We'll say that, because that's definitely true. Getting some levels going on in here too. Alright, now let's quickly run back and heal, and then we'll take on the mysterious Seviridian City Gym Leader. Alright, so let's do this thing. Oh, wait, we can't get in that way anymore. Sorry. I was like, wait, what's going on? He had stepped forward previously. So this guy might look familiar. Let's see, who do we got up front? I think I want to lead with... Switch. I want to lead with Zelda. Alright, here we go. This guy. Fwahaha! Welcome to my hideout. It shall be so until I can restore Team Rocket to its former glory, but you have found me again, so be it this time. I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. So Giovanni is the 8th gym leader in the Kanto region, which is just awesome. I'm wondering... Yes. I'm wondering if he went bad before he became a gym leader, or if he's a gym leader because he's bad and decided to position himself in a position of power, or if, you know, he corrupted because of the position of power he was in. I don't really know. But yeah, so our nemesis Giovanni is oh gosh, come on, there we go, and he still loses. Earth badge, 5,000 bucks. Any Pokemon will obey us, and he gives us Earthquake, which is awesome. Alright, this is the one gym that still gives you the awesome TM that it used to. So, there we go. We've got Earthquake. I'll teach that to somebody for sure, because it's an awesome move. Alrighty, there we go. So, now we'll wrap up this episode. Kind of unexpectedly threw the gym in there, but as you can see, we were well equipped for it. Didn't need to do any grinding or anything to get ready. So there we go. We've got all 8 badges. We are ready to jump in here and take on the Elite Four. And I think next episode we will head towards that direction. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'm Tortimer the Gray. If you enjoyed the episode, give me a like and a comment. Love hearing from you guys. And I will see you guys later with another exciting installment. Alright guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.